Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Glad to be back. I've been going 15 months. We're back today with our first interview with Black Man Speaks and Men of Color. These brothers out of Oakland, California. We want to bring them on and allow them to speak on what they do with Men of Color, Black Man Speak. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. Glad to have you guys. And back in the studio after all these months. Black Man Speaks, Men of Color. What does that mean? Somebody speak and let me know just what.
Black Man Speak is a speakers bureau. What we do is we speak at different locations, different places, schools, elder places. We speak anywhere, churches.
Okay.
And what we do is we talk about our illness. Some of us have illnesses. Some of us are alcoholics or drug users. But what we talk about is how to recover. And that's specifically what we try to get to.
Okay, okay. Now, how did Black Man Speak come about?
Well, it was founded. The two founding fathers for Black Man Speak was DeWitt Buckingham and Darnell Livingston. Mm-hmm. They had the thought and the theory of it all, and what we did was DeWitt and myself, we got together, and he said he wanted to make it a nonprofit. So I knew how to do nonprofits as a legal advisor. I did the nonprofit for Black Man Speak, the first one we had.
Okay, okay. And what is your place in Black Man Speaks?
I do speaking engagements. Sometimes I make arrangements to be for Black Men Speak at organizations like churches and things. They put on their fairs, mm-hmm. So they can go out to the public. You know, like most of our black churches.
Okay, okay.
You know,
okay,
and
okay.
that way they get a chance to see everybody.
Okay.
Speak on different topics. Speak on homelessness, housing.
Okay.
Talk to young black men to be a mentor. You know, try to keep them out of trouble. Mm-hmm. That's mainly what I do. Sometimes I speak about my past experience on drugs, you know, or when I was homeless, you know, mm-hmm. and now I'm recovered, you know, I'm with POCC, that means that's Peers Organizing Consumer Change. Used to be Pool of Consumer Champions. Okay. And I got in Black Man Speak.
Okay. Eduardo.
Yes.
What do you, men of color?
Okay. Well, actually, I came here to Men of Colors, and the first time they need somebody who speaks Spanish for like I said, like a change, you know, because before was African American, and for another people who speak English, but my position is for people who speak English and talk English. I mean, excuse me, Spanish. Mm-hmm. For example, right now. We are looking for people who comes to us to join us, especially for give to them some experience and try to take the mental issues problems or abuse the drugs. But I say the Spanish people, Black Men Speak is not just for black people, it's for all people who wants to join us.
Right, right.
So join us.
Right.
Come on, we are waiting for you.
Right.
Because if you don't take the first step, nobody's going for you.
That's right.
Just you. I encourage you, especialmente la gente que es hispana o latino, como quieran llamarle, acérquense a Black Men Speak. Ahí estaré para ayudarles y para estar con ustedes en un momento. You are Hispanic and you don't speak English, you have afraid because you don't know. I am here for help you, for doing something better for you. Come on. Wake up, brothers! Come on.
I know.
Thank you.
I commend you. I really do. And this is one of the problems that we have between blacks and Hispanics.
Yeah.
Of color, because people think that we're against each other. Mm-hmm. If you read the history, you know where we come from, and that's our problem. We don't read our history. We have so much in common. You know, we come over here from different countries. Yeah. We dropped off different places. You know, you go somewhere, 3 places in the world, you got Hispanic just as dark as we are.
That's
Can't speak no English, don't know nothing about English. Only to speak Spanish. You know, we come from the same cloth. The same cloth. We just don't know it. You got to read where you come from, and you understand where you come from. If you don't read, you don't get it.
Exactly.
So I commend you, brothers, for doing the work that you're doing. Soja, I met Soja years ago. You know, I'm formerly incarcerated. You know, and I met Soja at Old Folsom years ago, coming into the system. And we come a long ways, you know, and we back in our communities, and we ain't going nowhere. We're going to be part of this community. And you gentlemen that's here today started an organization, and I'm here to assist you guys in any way that I can. You got a platform, you got a voice here on this station, and I'm here every week. I'm on Channel 29, Saturday night, 7 o'clock prime time. It shows on television. I go on YouTube. Tomorrow morning to be on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
And people around the country found on a YouTube station. So we want to put this out there and give you guys time to be able to show people what you guys do and who you guys are and where you're headed. You know, because we have to have a direction, you know, and you guys have a direction. Give me some more about Men of Color, Black Man Speak.
Well, we speak in all different areas. My particular speech is on the legacy of slavery. So I go into history and I tell people about where they really came from. I talk about Maroons. Maroons is where they take you. Maroons are castles, they call them, where they take you from Africa to the ships. It's like a holding place. That's what they call it, Maroon. Maroon is when you're on that ship and you jump off the ship and you go to a new land with Indians are there, and you become an Indian, so to speak, a Maroon. It's a person that has escaped slavery, but he joined the Indian nation. So it's a lot of history that we don't talk about, and we should talk about.
Right. You see, this is why I said if people just read their history,
Yeah.
you know how much we got to have in common with the Hispanic people, with the brown people. You know, black and brown, we have a lot in common. You know,
Definitely.
and a lot of people in different parts of the Bay Area, Oakland, San Francisco. You know, they don't want to go certain places where people are because they don't know, they're afraid. You know, if you just read, they say put in the book, you'll be able to hide forever. You know what I mean? But we need to educate our people in reading. They say read and learn from the cradle to the grave. Read everything that you can read because knowledge is in the books.
That's right.
It's in the books. So we have to give back to our communities and allow our community to be part of what we do because, you know, they say our children are our future. You know?
Yeah.
And if we don't give and pass it on to our children, we ain't gonna have no future. You know, and that's what we have to do. So like I said, I'm constantly commending you guys because I come from a long ways. You got to get rid of something to get to where you got to go.
That's right.
And that's what we've done. So you go around the churches.
Yeah.
You go around and speak to people in the community, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing because you get to meet bishops, all the people in the pulpit, they people, and then we do a lot, with food assistance. We try to give back to the community all kind of ways. Just maybe like what the Black Panthers used to do in the days, and try to speak on what's happening today with all this violence going on, blacks killing blacks, black crimes. That the white man don't care nothing about that. We have to do our own thing and educate our black people and be a mentor. Just now you have to walk. You have to. Besides talk, you have to walk that walk too.
Sure.
So when I do at the church, because I belong to Acts for a Gospel under Bishop Bob Jackson, and we talk about wellness too there when they have the fairs, and most churches put on wellness fairs or whatever, and that's when I come in, pay the way so Black Men Speak and have they booth there and educate too about what's going on and how they plateau. And that's a good thing, because our grassroots are churches and barbershops.
Sure.
That's one of the main ones, to get the talk out there. You don't miss nothing. You go to the barbershop, but black folks got to talk about all the topics, politics to everything.
Right.
So it's really good because I get back to the community, people I love to do this. It's just something I love to do. What I love to do, something I try to put my heart into. Like when I came to Black Men Speak, I was looking up to them guys like Ernest and the OGs. I'm like probably the second generation, maybe came in 2011. under a friend of mine that was at church. He's one of the first generation of racial feeling. He used to sing in the group. And I used to always wonder, and I finally came to meetings and go there and finally I joined POCC, which was Pool of Consumer Champions, got in there, got Black Men Speak, and learned more about the mental health. Now I'm the chairperson of POCC, that's under the mental health of Alameda County. And plus I'm on the board under Proposition 47. And, you know, I have some accolades, some awards, you know, from Alameda County. So I like sitting on the board because I oversee the money for the prisoners when they get out in the mental health. The money, the grants that they have, well, I don't know if it's 5 million or however many millions, make sure that it's spent right on the people. So, you know, there's a lot to be learned because a lot of things you might not know, and I'm not afraid to ask somebody. If I don't know, I don't know. You know.
Yeah, we spoke all over the country, though. We've been to Omaha, Nebraska, New York, everywhere. You know, so we don't just stay in California area. We travel.
Travel around, right. Waldo, you go out in the communities and talk to the people as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And first time I want to tell you this. We are going to different places. Well, I was in a hospital. We were clinics or another places when only churches, not just one churches. And we try to find the people who need help because everybody needs help.
Sure.
You have your situation. I have my situation. It's different. Maybe you don't take drugs, or maybe you didn't, or you know. For example, I didn't, but I have another situation for stigma or something. And everybody, you need to know Spanish. Tú tienes que saber hispano igual que yo, latino, que tienes que buscarnos. Iremos a muchas partes para que puedas ayudar a tus amigos y a tus vecinos. We are going to help you because this is our goal. Stay with us. Please, stay with us, looking for us. We are Black Men Speak as Men of Colors. Men of Colors is for people, it's not especially just for white people, because if you want to stay in Black Men Speak, it's your choice. But if you don't want, because you feel it's not representative for you or something else, you can be with us. It's the same thing, just you feel comfortable in Men of Colors, but I am here, and it's a good experience, because some people can say, oh no, this group is not well, because some people is not well, you know, have a problem. No, you can hear too many things bad about the African American, but I tell you, it's not happening. That's not happening. You don't believe everything you hear. You must to go there, and in us and looking for your eyes, and you can take your choice. You can take it, not somebody else for you.
There you go.
And that's another thing, right, Ernest? See, it was original Black Men Speak. You know, it was just strictly about the black man, but we had a vision which showed this. Name it Black Men Speak, Men of Color. You know, we have whites in there. We have Jaime speaking Spanish, because a lot of times you can't get over in a certain community if you don't speak their language. Right. So Jaime came in, and you know, we changing things up, and then the women, you know, because we try to be a broad collision, like a rainbow collision. You know, to come across everybody, because some people don't understand some people's language. I mean, I might not understand the prison life if I haven't been in there. So somebody in Black Men Speak they can go on that language. Somebody in the home, and somebody in Spanish, or in say a white person. They know how to talk that language to their people. So you see all us together, you know, we are collision. You know, it's all about helping the people, knowing your rights.
That's right. Yeah, that's what we have to do. We're a melting pot.
Yes.
We have everything in our pot.
That's right.
You know, we just got to pull it out and work with it. You know, so we you know, again, I'm gonna throw out again. I commend you guys for the work you guys do. You know, and continue to do it, because we need this. We need this in our communities. You know, we have a lot of people go into the system, and they go in and do their time and come home. Then they get in prison, they get educated and get all this stuff. And they come home and say, well, I'm cool. I'm good. I don't need to help him. He got to get his own. That's not how it is.
That's right.
You know, when I come up in the 60s and 70s, is that games to be sold, not to be told.
That's right.
That was the biggest lie they ever told.
That's right.
You got to pass on what you have, because if you leave with it, you're going to be funny.
That's right.
You got to leave it to the other generations, because
That's
the generation gonna need a little more than what they have.
That's right.
They getting it now. They got computers. They got all this kind of stuff that we didn't know nothing about.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then apply what we give them. They'll be all right.
Oh yeah.
You know, so you guys continue doing what you're doing, and we're gonna do another show because we have some more people that we want to bring on
Right.
and allow them to come in and speak on Black Men Speaks Man of Color, because this is a big thing.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a big thing, and we're gonna boost it to be so it can be a giant.
Oh yeah.
That giant in the background looking down.
That's right.
It can be a giant. So we'll talk what we want to do.
That's right.
So again, I'm gonna give it to you again. I commend you guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming on the show. We
Yeah.
need more of this, and I'm gonna bring you on as often as I can to give you recognition, give you the show that people can see on TV. Because like I said, tomorrow morning it'll be on YouTube all over the world. And people in Africa, people in Australia, people everywhere watch my show. I've been gone 15 months. My first show back today, so I'm back. You know,
COVID,
now.
COVID.
yeah, they shut down the whole studio. This is the first day it's been open today.
Wow.
You know, so we back, and we got some restrictions right now. But,
Well, yeah.
we have a big room where we bring 20 people in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did Riders a couple of years ago. They're doing a movie out of Oakland called Riders.
Oh yeah.
Police officers years ago.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know that. The
yeah,
black
yeah.
girl writers. I
I was
remember
in the court.
Okay.
watching
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Well, I had the cast of Riders a couple of years ago here. There's about 20 of them. We had
Yeah,
to do it.
Yeah.
Them cops was beating up on those kids.
Yeah. One of my
Exactly.
partners.
A lot of
I
them
was in-
flee. A lot of them got on.
Yeah, they never did catch that Gomez guy.
Yeah, they got on.
Yeah.
You know.
One of my partners, he got paid for that, but they, did him in. But
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them
that
got
was
paid.
something.
Yeah,
That was something, man.
All those guys got paid, but most
Yeah.
of them are either dead or back in jail now.
Yeah. But anyway, I want to thank you guys again for coming on the
Well,
show.
thank you.
And we want to
inviting
bring on another. We're going to do another show.
Yeah.
And allow some more cast. Some more members of Black Man Speak Man of Color.
Well, that's good what you're doing too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, my brother.
You know,
Thank you.
helping people.
We got to give back.
Gotta give
Gotta
back.
give back.
Thank
Yes, we
you.
got to give back.
That's right.
Yes, sir. So thank you, Brett Conley. Thank you for watching the show this evening. We want to tune in every Saturday night, 7 o'clock on Channel 29, prime time. You want to watch on YouTube, you can go on the Wendell Elamine James Show. On YouTube, I have all my interviews that they've been showing for the last 15 months, every week on Saturday. And we want to continue to do this. If you have anything that you can give me to enhance our program to make it better, call into the studio and give it to me and let me know. I'll be more than glad to use it. So thank you for watching the show, and tune in Saturday night, 7 o'clock on Channel 29. Thank you, and have a good evening.